All right, we're back to trying to understand this relationship between F1 and F2 and the dimensions of the vowel space. I gave you guys this chart. Hopefully you can see it. And I want to demo this with some clips of Bruce Hayes producing different vowels from the Course in Phonetics CD, or what used to be a CD that came along with the textbook. I'm actually not sure if they still do that or if it's all online now. Yeah, if they're in the same situation we are, it's probably all online. Who needs the physical world anymore? Anyways, what I want to do is just measure the formants in Bruce Hayes' vowels. So I'll walk you through it. Let's look at heed first. I'll turn off the pitch tracker.
Heed.
I'll make that a little bit louder.
Heed.
And my prod is wonky these days.
Heed.
I don't know why. So this is what we see when we look at the spectrogram of this vowel, or this word. So this is the vowel, and here you're getting periodic voicing, and certain parts of the frequency range are being intensified more, which are the formants. So the first formant is down here. Normally the way you measure it is that you try to get a spot which is sort of in the midpoint of the vowel in terms of time. So it's as far away from the surrounding consonants as you can get, which is supposed to give you what the sort of ideal target for the vowel is. And then you try to get kind of the midpoint of the range of frequencies for the formants. So this E has a F1 of 300. I thought I put 3.3 there. It doesn't want to do that. I will, there you go, come on. I think my 3 is just no longer working. Yeah, there you go. 398.3 hertz. So that's F1. Again, midway in time, and then also midway in frequency. So try to get the same time point up here, but I'm looking for the middle of this gray bar, and it kind of peaks up a little bit here. So that's 2318 hertz for E. Okay, let's look at the next one, and then we'll maybe start plotting these on the vowel space. So for, why don't we do the A? Oh, now I know what's going on. Yeah, so when I put the dot, it goes to IPA code, and that's what's causing me problems. But you don't need to worry about that. You just need to measure these vowels.
Add.
So
Add.
The A tends to be a bit of a diphthong. You can kind of see it as these formants change a little bit in this production. So I'm going to actually grab, this is a bit of a counterexample. I'm going to grab this first part. It's more A-like. So we'll grab an F1 measurement here, 826.9. And then 1770 for F2. Okay. And then I'm going to go to ah as in hod, whatever that means.
Hod.
And this one's a little tricky. This is often a case with the ah, as like I said in the previous video, that the F1 and F2 can kind of merge together, or appear to merge together. This is a nice little example though, because you can see them split here as they get into the D part. So you can see that there really is two different formants, or there really are two different formants here. I'll still grab something from the middle, or the midpoint of the vowel here. So let's go with F1 about 775. Darn it. And then F2 right on top of that is 1273. And our last one is going to be oo.
Hood.
Okay, so where there is a little bit of space here between his F1 and F2, you don't always see that for oo, but nicely we've got a little bit of that to work with. I'm going to try to grab some spot in the middle here, about 415.4. There we go. And F2, grab a measurement right in the middle, 1135. Okay, I'm going to plot this on the board. Yeah, maybe I'll pause the video for now, but just leave the measurements there. I think you can kind of see the pattern emerging though. We have low F1s for these two guys, and they're high vowels. We have higher F1s for these two guys, and they're low vowels. these are both relatively high F2s, so they're fronter, and these are lower F2s, so they're backer vowels. I'll plot those on my magic whiteboard and then show you what it looks like in a second.